Hi loves, it's Allie Cody, founder and CEO of Avocado Alley, where we focus on healing through food and through faith. Today, we are going to talk about 6 unhealthy health fads. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe below and ring the bell so that you're the first to be notified every single time a new episode drops in. All right, I'm going to share my screen. You know, I'm a PowerPoint nut. I love PowerPoint. I know it's so old school. And let me pull this up big for you. Let me back it up. All right, 6 unhealthy health fads. Putting a little humor in here for you too. The cartoon is I'm trying to eat healthier, so I'm having a GMO-free, locally sourced, free-range, no antibiotics, sustainably farmed, all-natural burrito as big as my head. It gets really confusing when we're trying to eat healthy, right? Do you agree? All right, well, one of the unhealthy fads is juicing. And I know many of you are going to be shocked because many times people automatically start talking to me about juicing because I'm a nutritionist and they just automatically think, well, I know that's what she does. No, juicing removes fiber. Fiber is essential for our gut health and vital for healthy blood sugar levels. It actually levels off the blood sugar. In fact, 97% of Americans do not get enough fiber. So juicing is not the answer to these issues. Little cartoon, sure, it's messy, time-consuming, and expensive, but I prefer my juice to be time-consuming, messy, and expensive, or else I wouldn't know it was healthy. And that brings me to the point that we can eat healthy without spending a ton of money. And when we are taking the fruit or even the veggies and we are throwing away a big important part of that fruit and veggie, then we're missing the point here. Plus, it leaves us depleted. Here she is, bring it on. I've had enough juicing and she's going and binging. So we don't want to be in a situation where we're not getting the right amount of nutrients and where we are just having that juice because the sugar is just not good without that fiber. All right, number 2, energy drinks. Oh, they are so filled with chemicals. Even if it says natural, even if it says sugar-free, I don't care what it says. Get out your reading glasses and look at the label and look up the names of the chemicals that you can't pronounce. Look it up and see how bad they are. They're awful for your organs and overall health. It's really a nightmare. And I see people at the gym drinking these. It's horrible. Here are some of the health effects that it has on all of us, also children, adolescents, and young adults. Liver damage, respiratory disorders, seizures, something I can't pronounce, heart palpitations, myocardial infarction, coronary vasoconstriction, cerebral vasoconstriction, altered electrolyte levels. It interferes with calcium absorption, increased sweating, basically, it affects our blood pressure, not in a good way, psychotic conditions, tachycardia, hypertension, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, increased urine flow with toxins, by the way, kidney failure, and just general agitation. Not good at all. It affects our psychosis. It affects our chemical balance. And we end up looking like this. And it also is addictive. As many of the unhealthy things are, it's addictive, so we keep wanting more. Yogurt. Yes, yogurt. Again, you're like, what? I thought that was healthy. Most of the times, it's not. You can look for some that is, first of all, I didn't even put this in my slide, but it's got dairy, and dairy is not good for us. And most contain too much sugar, including high fructose corn syrup. So you want to get out your reading glasses again, look at the label, but it still has dairy. So you may want to stay away from it completely because of the dairy. And here's some different brands, the fat content, the flavor, and then how much sugar is in it. The lowest one here is 5 ounces. And you know, women and children, we don't want more than 25 grams of sugar a day, refined sugar that is, In men, you don't want more than 36.5 grams of refined sugar. Don't even get me started on Starbucks. All right, another like help buzzword here, buzz diet is gluten-free. The gluten-free diet is only healthier for that 1% of the population that has a gluten-related issue like celiac or gluten intolerance. The gluten is found in wheat, barley, and rye. It's a natural substance. The issues can come about with the way that product in general is processed. But the gluten itself for 99% of people is not an issue at all. I'm telling you, it's not. Now, talking about breads, the flour is an issue. There's many other things that are issues in many breads, but it's not the gluten. At the gym, I know, no gluten, no bread. Sorry, you're gonna upset our clients. So bringing in rice to a gym diet or bread to a gym person's diet really confuses them. There are certain breads you can have that are better than others, and of course brown rice and quinoa are great, great things to eat. Supplements, oh my gosh, do you remember that I Love Lucy episode with a Vitametavagemin, I can't even say it, and she couldn't toward the end because it was filled with alcohol. Do you remember that? That's funny. Okay, supplements and vitamin pills only provide 30% of the benefit of that nutrient compared to getting that nutrient from a real whole food source. And dietary supplements, I hope you're not taking those. They're all pretty dangerous. We'll go over that in a minute. But there are even more side effects with dietary supplements. And the Consumer Reports warns against the use of 15 different ingredients. So again, look at the label, look it up, or just toss it all together. The FDA regulates supplements in its own category. Okay, so basically, the research studies on people to prove a supplement's safety are not required. The FDA does not require it. They really do not regulate it at all. The manufacturer does not have to prove the supplement is effective. The manufacturer does not have to prove the supplement's quality. The FDA does not analyze the content of your supplement, of your vitamin pill, of whatever it is. It does not analyze it. Manufacturers must only meet the requirements of the FDA's good manufacturing practices. So what they put in it isn't even important. All right, fad diets, keto, even vegetarian, Whole30, paleo, I don't know, there's a million others, South Beach, and there's more and more every day. The path to true health and your ideal weight is consuming a diet correctly balanced in the positive nutrients that you need and minimizing the toxins. And that's what I take my clients through. We're able to see it like literally in black and white. Actually, it's in color. We're able to see it visually if they're getting too much of some toxin, and they may not realize it. The Healthy American Diet is high in saturated fat. It's high in trans fat. It's high in sugar. Yes, even the Healthy American Diet is high in a ton of bad stuff. And I find many times people just want to eat what they want to eat and they want an excuse for it. Yeah. So here's my little cartoon. On this diet, you can eat all the steak you want, but a slice of bread will kill you. On this other diet, you can eat all the bread you want, but a steak will kill you. It is so confusing. Forget the fad diets. Forget it. Here's another one. Secretary or wife. I found 1,837 websites about alternative medicine, but none of them recognize or recommend pizza or chocolate for lowering your cholesterol. Sometimes we try to find the diet that fits what we want to eat. I feel like it's that way in our spiritual life, right? Sometimes we try to find the religion, the version of Christianity that that lets us continue with our sin. You know, we can't fit religion, we can't fit the gospel, into our lifestyle. we must understand the gospel, and then our lifestyle changes happen behind that. Same with the diet. We can't try to say, oh, I have to eat this, I have to eat this. Don't say that. Really open up your mind and look at the nutrients that you're getting in and the toxins. Here's a timeline of some strange health fads. I'll be interested to see years and years and years from now when we look back at our health fads today and have people like scratching their head. So in 1727, in a book, The Causes and Effects of Corpulence, Thomas Short stated that overweight people tended to live near swamps, and his diet advice was to move to a drier place. Sound advice? Nah, I think not. In 1898, German drug maker Bayer Company, yeah, I recognize that name, found a neat way to get rid of a cough: heroin. In fact, it was sold over the counter as a cough syrup until 1917. I bet it got rid of the cough, but then caused many other issues. Then in the early 1900s, Horace Fletcher extolled the virtues of Fletcherism, and this was about chewing but not swallowing. So chewing until the food turned into a liquid. And he claimed that, wow, yeah, that's not good at all. That he only went number 2 twice a month, and that it smelled like warm biscuits. Yeah. If you're not going number 2 at least twice a day, you have a health issue. And don't go get a fiber supplement. Turn to food. Let me help you. In the early 1900s as well, a weight loss pill was invented that contained tapeworm eggs. When the parasites hatched, it would eat all the food that reached the intestines, including all the nutrition, and could grow to be 9 foot. Yeah, don't take a supplement. So what is healthy? A comprehensive approach monitoring overall wellness. This is exercise. And pick something that's fun. Pick an exercise that takes you back to your childhood. I love dance. This is Shine Dance Fitness is what I am doing now. This is the owner in the picture. Find something that helps you be the best version of you. Maybe you ran, maybe you played tennis. Find something that brings you back to that and really gives you a sense of euphoria, so you don't even realize you're exercising, you're just having fun. Also, we want nutrition, but that gets confusing. What do you eat? Well, here's what I take my clients through. We go through and we track our nutrients so we can really see what they're getting. And it goes on, there's more to see. That's my heavy lifting. I look through that and I give you the right suggestions. And even though we know sometimes what to eat, we don't do it, right? So we may be the smartest person about nutrition, or at least we might think we are, but we don't apply it to our life. And let's say you're the smartest person about nutrition, right? You're like, who is she? I got this knocked. And you're applying it to your life and you're still having health issues. Then there's a missing piece, all right? Get someone to help you and to guide you. And mindset is so important. For me, that is my Christian faith. That is my walk with Christ. We can be doing everything right. We can be exercising. We can eat perfectly. But if we're stressed, if we're not balanced, we will experience some health issues. So it's threefold. We need exercise, nutrition, and mindset as well. I hope that this was valuable for you. I hope that this blessed you today. Look down in the description. I have some links. I would love for you to join my Facebook group. We have a public Facebook group. We also have some private ones from my clients as well. And I have a link if you want to book a call with me and find out more about that. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Bye, loves.